So rumour has it we're meant to be getting multiple LEGO Lord of the Rings sets in 2024, which means we could potentially get a summer wave of playsets. What are those playsets going to look like? Well, today we're going to talk about what we could potentially get from LEGO Lord of the Rings in 2024. What I've done for this video is laid out my own realistic LEGO Lord of the Rings summer wave I would love to see. The first one is actually a diorama collection set which we've seen from the likes of Indiana Jones, Star Wars and Jurassic Park. This one will be called Get Off the Road and will be priced in the $50 to $70 region. As you would have guessed, this set is trying to depict the scene where Frodo screams "Get off the road" to Sam, Merry and Pippin. They hide in the earth and a few moments later a Nazgul rolls up on a horse, gets off the horse and starts sniffing around looking for the hobbits. I think this set would work perfectly as a diorama. I think we would get really cool minifigures. We would get Sam, Frodo, Merry, Pippin and obviously a Nazgul and a Nazgul horse as well. I also think a diorama collection set would work perfectly for Lord of the Rings because diorama collection sets are all 18 plus. And I think Lord of the Rings is quite an 18 plus theme. I would say 85% of Lord of the Rings fans are over 18, so there's definitely an audience for a diorama collection set in Lord of the Rings. Next up, the set will be a lot more expensive, probably in the $100 to $150 region, and it's a Mummakill. I think a build of these giant elephants would be fascinating and there's potential to get some really cool minifigures. I think the minifigures this set could provide are easily Merry and Erwin. I'd also love to get a couple of Haradrim's warriors, as well as a couple of Rohan warriors as well. Not forgetting an orc and a couple of horses. Problem with this is there's so many sets you could do in that sort of $100, $150 region. I'd love to get a Minas Tirith or something like that. The problem with that is though, it's so vast, there would probably have to be micro scale, and I'd rather have a minifigure scale sort of set than a micro figure scale set. Another set for $100, $150 would be Minas Morgul. Oh, I would love this set so much. I'm not sure exactly how they'll do the sort of green glow because I know the building itself is white and there's sort of green glow lit onto it, so that would be interesting to see how they do that, but I think it could look absolutely fantastic. The minifigures of this would obviously be Frodo, Sam, Gollum and the Witch King on the Fell Beast. I think would be so cool, and probably 3 of the Morgul orcs. Just talking about this is going to be so excited for LEGO Lord of the Rings playsets. I cannot wait. By the way guys, we're really close to 10,000 subscribers. I can't believe how quickly we've gotten to 9,000. Thank you to everybody who subscribed already. We are really close to 10,000 subscribers. Thank you. Next up we have a cheaper set and it's going to be You Shall Not Pass. And obviously you know what scene I'm talking about. It's the scene where Gandalf faces off with the Balrog. We would obviously have the bridge built, Gandalf and obviously a massive Balrog build as well. I know you've got room to have basically all the Fellowship minifigures as well, but I think that's reaching to suggest we'd have all those in this set. It'll probably just be Gandalf and the Balrog, but the Balrog would be huge. And even still, I don't think the set would be more than $50 to $70 and I think it could be absolutely awesome. Can you imagine having a set like this? Please LEGO. It's one of the most iconic scenes in movie history. Next up we have the Prancing Pony, and I think this will cost around $70 to $100, but we've never gotten a Prancing Pony from LEGO before, and I think that would be really cool to actually get because it's in, and I think that really fits in the Lord of the Rings aesthetic, and also it's a quite critical scene in the Fellowship of the Ring. We would obviously have a building or two which would feature the front gate. We would also have obviously the main inn, and probably an upstairs bedroom at top where the hobbits are hiding with Aragorn. Speaking of the minifigures, we would have Frodo, Sam, Merry, Pippin, Aragorn, 2 Nazgul with horses, and also the Innkeeper. I really want to just build this set of my part collection right now because it sounds so cool, but it's past midnight and I really need to get this video done. And the final set on this list is a small cheap one, and I'm keeping it realistic because some of the sets are obviously going to be cheap. So here's a cheap one. It's going to be the firework cart plus a couple of tents maybe. That could be priced between $20 and $30. The set would obviously be called Bilbo's Birthday, and we'd get Bilbo, Gandalf and Merry and Pippin for the minifigures. Merry and Pippin would obviously have the dirty faces because they just set off a big firework a little too close. And like I said, the build would consist of probably a tent where Merry and Pippin wash up for their punishment, and also the firework cart as referenced before. And it'll obviously be a really cool and cheap way to get a load of new firework molded pieces in all sorts of colours. Right, so that's going to be it for this video. I enjoyed making it so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you tomorrow for another LEGO video. I'll see you there.